Right, we're live.
All right, it looks like we are live. Then I will do a short introduction to everyone watching this from our YouTube channel. So essentially what you are watching right now is a recording of a Discord call that we have here every single week. It's basically a project update. So the information here varies between the different project updates that we have been doing, a sort of a recap of the past week, what's been going on in the Reality Cards team and ecosystem. And also, this is the weekly event where we do all of the different bigger announcements that we will have. And yeah, I am Anton and I work with marketing in the team. And I am also joined here by Adi.
Hey everyone, this is Adi. I work in product and also manage community.
Nice, nice. And then also Maddie is with me on the other side of the screen here.
Hey, I'm Mary. I'm event and artist manager for Reality Cards, and I am now dealing also with digital marketing.
Nice, nice. Thank you for that. And yeah, once again, just for the YouTube viewers, we have done two of these in the past, and those were not recorded ones. So we are sort of getting more and more used to these weekly events that we are hosting. But yeah, as I said, this is the first one that we are going to actually record and put on our YouTube channel. And we have always done like this in the past, that sort of now in the beginning, we wait and just chit chat for 10 or 15 minutes or so just to keep going and get some people in the audience before we start with the actual agenda. So if you're watching this recording from the YouTube, either you just sit tight and listen to us talk shit for a couple of minutes, or you can just fast forward 10 minutes or so to come to the actual agenda of the call. All right, that was the YouTube intro. Now back to talking shit before some more people join.
We don't have to talk shit, Anton. Come
No, we
on.
don't have to talk
Okay,
shit. But I see that we have some people in the audience so far, Alpha. But
Um,
yeah, but
uh,
10 minutes or so, I think it's good. It's been always like we have said in the past. It's always like people are coming in a bit late, so it's good to wait
did
like that.
saw did saw a bunch of folks. They came in, checked in, and then checked out. But
Yeah,
Big Fella is here.
yeah.
Oh,
What
big
happened in the
whale.
beginning? In the beginning, it came in tons of people, and everybody just left. Maybe it was my like
yes.
my radio voice scared them away. They
No,
hope not, hope not.
no, I don't think so.
No.
But hey, hi, Big Fella and
Yeah,
Ben.
nice to have you here. Can we?
And as you, I was just saying that we have the community called Text Channel. So if you want to say hi, you can just say hi there and post any questions or queries. We're happy to talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe something short to take up now, or just questions for the ending, where we usually take up questions.
Maybe a joke like three guys walk into a bar, three reality card renters walk into a bar or something.
Was that the best thing you could come up with?
This is the starting of the
We
joke.
need a new
We need to
joke
complete it.
channel.
Oh,
That could be something. Have you guys seen Yoke DAO?
no.
The
What is
DAO?
it about?
No.
No, it's super fun, super fun. It's a they went like viral, or I don't know if it's viral or not, but it's like a pretty big thing on Twitter, and it's like a DAO, and they submit. You should submit your joke every week in a Twitter thread that they have all the time, and then you can get. Yeah, it's super fun. You should check it out after. I haven't participated any time, but I follow them and usually just see what's going on there.
Is it funny?
Yeah, but I believe it's something. It's like you can get tokens or something if you provide the
Ah,
best
okay.
joke.
Okay.
That's like their whole thing.
Aha.
Nice. I'm checking it now. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, we add in next week we should participate, I think, with a
There
couple of good RC jokes.
are no jokes there right now, so just a lot of William Dafoe memes from Spider-Man
Okay, okay.
over and over again. Okay, we have Vlad and Citybug. Hey, welcome to our call.
Hi, hi.
Yeah, Chung Tao. Interesting idea.
Yeah, maybe collaboration coming. Who knows? Who knows?
Ah, maybe.
But as you said, Adi, I wonder what the people who came in the beginning did. There came in a lot of people in the beginning and then just left a couple of seconds later. Hope they will
And then you,
return back soon.
because you said that we'll talk shit.
Ah, maybe I scared them away by that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 more minutes.
Yeah.
See who else would join. By the way, we have a big festival coming this weekend, right?
A festival?
Hmm?
What festival?
Maddie, something on the weekend?
Hey.
I couldn't hear what you said. You said something about festival.
Yeah.
Oh, Easter, you mean? Oh, I'm stupid. What's that? I didn't realize, but I thought it was I thought you thought about something else.
What kind of festival were you thinking?
I don't know. I don't know. How will you celebrate? Do you have any plans yet?
Why?
Is it usually a big celebration for
Oh,
you guys?
so probably with the Christian families. But I was in a convent when I was in school till fifth. Till primary, I was in convent. So that time we used to have some kind of creative things. We go to church,
Ah.
remember? After that, I've not done it. But it must be like people just gather around, they have fun all weekend, dance party,
Nice,
sing
nice.
alongs, hallelujah, something, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, here it's a pretty big thing. Or at least for me. I am like born in a Christian family. So for our family and our like relatives is a big happening. So it's going to be fun and meet everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Go and
Maddie, do you
I
know?
don't know what it's called when you knock on your neighbor's doors and trying to collect candy. I'll try to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is our
Do you do
tradition.
like this?
Yeah, that's our
Ah,
tradition.
cool.
It's like the Halloween trick or treat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I was
oh, that's
thinking
the
the
word. That's
same.
the word. Yeah.
Oh.
Do
Actually,
you do the
Maddie,
trick or treat?
No, actually not anymore. Not anymore.
Ha. I would do that.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any plans, Maddie?
I
What?
Do you have any plans for Easter? Anything that you're going to do in particular?
Well, I think that for Easter I'm going to be with my family. Well, for sure. And we're going to have a lunch. And usually we did it with my grandmother. But now my grandmother, well, is dead. So we are going to do the same, but with my mother. So I think that she will cook for everyone. And yes, and I hope also that the weather will be fine, so I can go to the mountain to go hiking, maybe with my dog and my father.
Mm,
And well, I hope also to eat a lot of chocolate since I am a
nice.
fan. Yeah, yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice. I hope exactly the same over here.
I love chocolate. I am like addicted to it. So yeah,
All right. But what do you
even if
think, guys?
yeah,
It's like 10 past now. Should we get going
yeah.
with the agenda? Should we hand over to Adi?
all right. Okay. Okay. So everyone, welcome to the project updates 3. This is the weekly call that we have on Discord where we give the latest and greatest news from RC. And this is also the first time that we are recording this, which will later be available on YouTube. So I'm Adi. I do product and community for Reality Cards. And with me, I have Anton.
Yes, and I am Anton, and I work with marketing. And lastly, Maddie.
I'm Maddie. I'm event and artist manager for Reality Cards, and I'm also working with marketing now. So, well, before we get to the gist of our third project update, I would like to give you a very brief summary of the last episode, since, as mentioned before, it hasn't been recorded. So, in the second project update from last Tuesday, we recapped a bit what was happening in Reality Cards, because we know that you only see the surface, but of course, underneath it, a lot of things happen every day. And we didn't just make a recap of the previous week, but also spoke about what was going to happen over the following days. For example, the weekly call with the artist, last week with artist, which I'll tell you about later. And we also communicated our intention to increase the number of contents more and more, but also to give a lot of space to you in the community with many interesting initiatives. And the call was then joined by our special guest, Crypto Comical, who told us a little bit about Balancer, one of our partners with whom we created an event on our site in the past, one of the last to give live before the post, and the distribution also of a total of 1,000 ball tokens through a raffle. And the fun thing here is that we decided to run the raffle during the project update call to discover the winners together. And since we know that you in the community love games and challenges, as well as NFTs, of course, and art, we went into the section Fun and Games of our Discord server to play Gartic together. And for those unfamiliar with what Gartic is, it is basically a challenge where a sometimes bizarre drawing is shown, and players have to try to guess what is depicted. And it's not always easy, and we had some big laughs the past week. So certain subjects were impossible, I think. And also last week we set a new record, and this week we could repeat this experience if you like. So for those who want to have fun with us, we can invite you to enter the fun and games section in on our Discord channel. And well, before that, let's go to the heart of our call. Since, as mentioned before, a lot of things happen behind the scenes, I'd like to pass the ball to Adi to tell us more. So, Adi, if you want to tell us something about it.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Maddie, for the recap. And as you all know, that right now we don't have events to participate on, so missing out some juicy money. But we are doing a lot of work behind the scenes. So actually, like calls and coding, and everyone is all. We are like me myself. I'm doing product feature research on a bunch of tickets with tight deadlines, so you guys. And then Anton is working on.
Yeah, yeah, so me and Adi sort of have worked very closely on this with the features and everything, and me more than on the marketing side of everything. When are we going to release the different features and announce them? And yeah, all of that plans. And as both Maddie and Adi sort of have touched on, I think it's fun to also share a couple of things with you guys that we are doing internally that you guys don't really see. So just the planning for some whitelisting strategy stuff and things regarding that we have done on the inside also. And then also super exciting, yesterday we actually welcomed a new team member. Andrew joined the team as a front-end developer. So that's super excited also that not only the community grows, also the inside team of Reality Cards, which is super fun. But yeah, with that said, with all of those little behind the scenes stuff that we have done, Maddie is now going to talk a bit more about the Fridays with artists.
Yes, last Friday in our call, fully dedicated to art and artists, we had the honor to have a friendly conversation with Beatrice, alias Artiste, who is a Lithuanian artist who told us more about her artistic growth and development. how, for example, why and when she fell in love with art, her versatility, as she's a digital artist, but she also paints and created handmade objects in the past. And we also talked a little bit about NFTs, what's her opinion about them, the potential they have, for example, to make art democratic, and giving space also to emerging artists like her. So she talked a bit about the tools she uses as well, and she revealed a quirky hobby she has. And unlike the first calls, the Friday with Artists with Beatrice was recorded, and you can always find it available on our Twitter account. And honestly, it was a really nice conversation. Beatrice is a very interesting person and with a strong opinion for me. So I really recommend you to listen to the recorded call. And you always have the possibility to ask questions in our general channel here if you want to know the artist more. Also, if you are an artist, for example, and you would like to be one of our guests in the following weeks, please don't hesitate to tell us. And it would be a pleasure to schedule a call with you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. And yeah, and just to highlight a bit of what Maddie said there in the end, I thought it was a super fun call last Fridays with artists. And as Maddie said, it was recorded, so you go back and re-listen to it if you want to. And then just in the end, we didn't really find a great way for people to ask questions to the artist in Twitter. Spaces don't really have a good feature for that. And then we came up with the thing that, of course, we can do that in Discord instead. So a sort of a new thing that we want to bring into Fridays with Artists is that after Fridays with Artists, we can all hang out in the general channel and people can ask questions to the artist and the artist can hang out in the general channel and answer all the different questions. And we can sort of extend the conversation that has been going on the Twitter spaces and have a more of a discussion in that in the Discord channel instead. And that's also I think it's a super fun thing that our artists are also a part of our Discord channel, of course. So if you listen back to an old Fridays with Artists episode or anything like that, you can always just shoot them a DM or shoot them a text in the general channel or something here on our Discord channel if you would like to do that. But yeah, I wanted to actually do a bit of an introduction before I hand over to Addy to talk about our Easter campaign, because I want to lay a bit of the sort of the groundworks of our thinking about this campaign and this new thing that we are going to release. And I actually am going to draw a couple of parallels from the e-commerce world. Some of you guys know, but I joined as a marketer here for Reality Cards just a bit more than a month ago. And previously, I have ran several different e-commerce businesses, and that has been my big passion has been e-commerce marketing. That's the thing that I have been spending night and day and doing and trying to become really, really good at. And of course, when I started to get interested in crypto, NFTs, and Web3 and everything related to that, I tried to see what kind of knowledge I had in my previous career that I could bring to the Web3 world. And I want to do a parallel here from a very common thing in the e-commerce world called UGC. Basically, it's user-generated content. But when you sell a product online, you want your users to not only use that product, of course, but also to share it with other people on social media. And if we I imagine that many of you sort of know the differentiation between Web 2 and Web 3. But of course, in the e-commerce world, in the Web 2 world, social media is king, and you want the public perception of your brand to be shown on other social media channels. And I think that we have a pretty fun way of taking that user-generated content and trying to tweak that a bit to the context of Web3 and the context of crypto that we got going on here and making something very fun out of it. And that's focusing more towards community-generated content instead. And instead of just wanting other people to get marketing out of our product, we actually want to introduce more of a sort of Web3 logic behind that and actually make it so that community members who contribute with marketing content for us actually has some kind of stake in that. So everybody in the community can become a marketer for our brand and grow the community and actually get something out of that. Not only boosting a brand that you like, but also to actually get financial impact and have a stake in that work. So just for me as a marketing nerd, this is something super exciting to sort of philosophize about, and how we can extend the marketing team to not only being us internally in the team, but also for the community to become brand advocates. And on that sort of note, this was just a sort of an introduction and some words that I wanted to share on this topic. But Adi is going to talk a bit more about a community generated content idea that we actually got from a community member earlier this week.
Yes, thank you so much, Anton, for that knowledge nugget of UGC and CGC. And like Anton said, that we got this idea from the community itself, where Animixer pointed out that, hey, we should have a new channel where we can share art, we can create memes, we can have fun. So I just opened the new channel, which is Community Creates. You can find it just below the art Lounge. And this channel is kind of like a window of every community member to be a part of the Reality Cards fun and marketing team. So we'll be having a lot of creative contests here. We can share a lot of memes, laughs. If you are also following the community called Text channel, you can see that awesome, cutest attendance chart by Pikachu, and it's so great there. And I'm just posting the channel link on the community called Text channel so that you can go there. If you have any memes, anything, you can just post it there. Welcome everyone on this channel. And this is the intention behind this channel is just like we said, that having fun with the marketing, creating something with the RC inspired themes, and sharing it on social media later on the Reality Cards official channels. Just community helping out each other, showing their creative side with memes or videos, animation. And also, this is the same channel that we are going to use with all the creative contests that we are going to introduce. So the first one, like we said, that it's Easter weekend. So we are going to start with our first ever art contest, which is the Easter Art Contest campaign. We'll start from today. We'll post details about it just after this call. But it's just a contest. It's art contest. You can create art, memes, video, drawing, animation, anything related to Easter and RC. So the art should have RC logo or RC phrasing or something like that. And for that, you will get Reality Cards logos link, which is on the pinned message in the Community Creates channel. So you can just go there and download different transparent black or colored logos and use them, incorporate them in your creation, and submit them on this channel only. And there are a good amount of prize with this as well. So we have talked about that we already have POGs from our ETH Denver conference. So we have physical POGs that Crypto Comical has already shared on the channel, and they're very sweet looking POGs. So you should definitely get on this contest and get a chance to win it. The prizes are simply, the first prize will have like 70 USDC in the RC wallet plus a POG. Second one will get 50 plus a POG. Third one will get 30 plus a POG. And everyone else gets an opportunity to participate in this first ever RC contest and be part of the RC Easter social media wishes to everyone. So yeah, just check out the channel. The link is in the Community Call Text channel. You already have the first art from Pikachu there, and try to find yourself out because it's actually the attendance chart. If you can figure out who's a who, that's a fun conversation that we are having on the text channel. All right. Now back to Maddie. She'll be talking about the Fridays with artists this week.
Yes, actually, regarding our Fridays with artists this week, I won't tell you much. In fact, we decided to keep the name of the artist secret and to give you the opportunity to guess who he or she is in the quiz we will post on this Thursday on Twitter. And so, will you be able to guess? to find out the answer and see if you guessed it, there is only one way, and it is to join our live on Friday at 9 UTC, 9 a.m. And I can only tell you that he or she is a very interesting artist as well, and we're going to talk just a little bit about the artistic process. Also, because this artist creates beautiful videos in which he shows or her she shows the artistic process, because this person also paints. So it's a very versatile artist, and I'm curious and happy to join the call with him or her and to know more. And so, well, that's it for this call. And I want to tell you also that if you don't have the opportunity to join the live on Friday, you don't have to worry, because like the past week, we are going to record the call and make it always available on Twitter. So no problem. And now I don't know if there are any questions, and if so, this is the moment to ask them.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm personally super excited, both the secret artist that Maddie introduced now, and then of course the art contest. I sort of hinted to everybody else in the general channel that I am super curious to dabble in creating art myself. I'm no pro at all, but it would be super fun for me also to participate in this Easter campaign. So I hope I can make some good content.
Of course, I'm sure
Yeah.
you will.
Yeah, but do we have? I am worried. I'm using the streaming service for my first time, so I'm worried about clicking away from the screen now. But do we have any questions in our community text channel?
No, we're
No?
just having fun conversations there in the community text channel, but not really a question here.
Okay, but then maybe I can do a sort of an outro for the YouTube viewers then. I
Oh,
sort of introduced before anybody
Yes.
of you guys in the audience now joined the call. I sort of made a short introduction for the people who have joined this and are listening to this from the recording that we are going to post on our YouTube channel. And for all of you, it is very clear to you at this point, I could assume, but join our Discord, of course. This is the place for the Reality Cards community, and this is the place you can join these weekly project updates live every week, every single Tuesday. And then also everything else in the community. Discord is the place to be here. All of the different announcements we chat in the community. This is the place that you participate in the Easter campaign, of course. And yeah, so please join the Discord if you are interested in any of that. And yeah, that's it, I think. I think that we can do as we have done the previous weeks, just to jump over to the Hangout channel instead and talk a bit there instead. We, as Maddie pointed out before, last week we set a new record for Gartic. So I hope that we can do something. I'm not that good in English, so I won't provide that much value in setting a new record. But I hope that we have some English natives that can help us with Gartic this week. But yeah, with that said, any other closing words from you, Adi or Maddie, or should we jump over to Hangouts?
I don't think so. I can't wait to play with you guys and to have fun like the past week, because it
Sounds
was
awesome.
really fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for everyone for joining, and just jump over to the Hangout channel and play some Gartic with us, and just talk about whatever. If you have any questions that came up during the call here, and once again, also for the YouTube viewers, join our Discord channel. That's where the magic happens. So yeah, end it with that.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. We will see you in the Hangout channel in a couple of seconds.